For those of you that actually have started investing in their personal style, you would know by now that it takes a lot of time, effort, planning, and a lot of cash. And I know a lot of you guys, including myself, are always on that grind, and we have a tight budget where we don't really have room to really invest in some great looking clothes. Therefore, we might not feel like we're buying the best quality of clothing. But today I am going to help you out on how you can look even more expensive with your style coming up. Welcome to HB Fashion, where we give you tips and advice for men's fashion, grooming, and lifestyle. I am your host, Zach Fobbs. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when more great content is dropped just like this. So before we get started with today's video, I do have a special announcement for you guys. I am doing a bit of a giveaway with the company that you know that I love dearly, and that's going to be Sprezabox. You guys see me talk about them a lot on the channel and on my Instagram page. You guys know how much I love them. So basically, I have too many boxes of, Sprezaboxes, and I already have a lot of items that has been shipped off to me this month, and I got the okay to do a giveaway. So here it is. Basically how this is going to play out, I'm going to be giving away 2 boxes away, one to a subscriber here on YouTube and another one with one of my followers on Instagram. Basically all you have to do is follow me on Instagram and subscribe to the channel, as well as follow Sprezabox on Instagram and subscribe to their channel, and screenshot that you have done both of these actions and send them to my DMs on Instagram at Mr. HB Fashion, and I will be selecting one of you from both platforms to send you a box at no cost at all. I will be announcing the winners from both platforms on December 14th. That's going to be next Friday when that video releases, and I'll be making that announcement as well on my Instagram, so be on the lookout, guys. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, do the same thing for Sprezabox, and good luck. So with that set aside, let's go ahead and get started with today's video, and that's 5 ways on how you can look stylishly more expensive, starting with number 1, and that's invest in the basics. These are your t-shirts, your polos, your button downs, your dark wash jeans, and your black jeans. And these are something that you can get at a cheap price when you go to H&M or Zara. And when you guys do go out and buy some, I would buy probably 2 or 3 of these at a time, just because that you want to keep that fresh look, in all your clothing. You don't want to, just because you're buying these at a low price, they're going to typically start looking a little worn out and a little distressed, but then maybe I'll say 3 to 4 months, just depend how you guys do wear these. But if you buy multiple, you don't have to worry about so much about going out to the department store, burning gas and burning time and resources just to spend more money on a shirt that you typically want to buy don't want to try to buy over and over again. Number 2, don't be afraid to dress up a bit. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and buy a suit and wear that suit 24/7 if you typically just rock t-shirt and jeans every single day. What I want you to start doing is start going the extra step in whatever you do. If you do rock a t-shirt and jeans, go with a polo just for a few days out of the week and see if you don't look and feel just about better about how you overall look. And if you do go with a polo, of course, go with a dress shirt or go on with a nice casual jacket over it, and so on and so forth. You get the pattern. Basically, what I want you guys to start trying to do is go a little bit above and beyond. Take the extra step that no one else who you're hanging around with or who you're typically around is willing to take. Therefore, you stand out. You look like you're actually putting in that effort in how you actually look. If people subliminally think that you're actually investing more in your overall style, therefore, you look a little more luxurious. Number 3 are going to be your accessories. Guys, do not walk out the house looking plain and ordinary. Invest in something great, like a great looking watch and maybe a couple of bracelets, and these are going to be added details to your overall outfit, therefore making you look more expensive than you already are. Basically, this sends out the message that you do pay attention to the details and that you do take the time and the actual money, even though you might not have a lot, to actually invest in something to help put out that message, whatever it is you want it to be. The 4th way to look more stylishly expensive is to stay away from the logos. Now, this might seem a little controversial towards the people who do invest their money for whatever reason in like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or God forbid Supreme. If you have that money, good for you, bro. But when you are buying your clothing, guys, stay away from the logos. H&M is the perfect place to do this because they don't really have their logo on, I don't think any of their clothing. It's not really out there. And when you do this, it does send that subliminal message that you may or may not outsource for your clothing. Therefore, people might just assume that you know somewhere where you can get some great looking clothing. It could be more expensive, it could be really cheap, but you and I know what the truth is, so we'll keep that a secret, make them think that you got that dough. And the fifth and final way to look more stylishly expensive is to pay attention to the fit. You guys know I spit this message out almost on a weekly basis. Fit is king. When whatever style genre you put yourself under, you have to pay attention to the fit. When you guys are out and you're buying your clothing, if you want to stay on, buying clothes off the rack, make sure you are taking that time to be careful. You are trying on your clothing and they make sure that they fit you close to perfect. Now, if you want that perfect fit, you would have to dig a little deeper and go to a tailor and get it altered. Just because whenever I see a guy and he is looking very well put together, his clothing are fitting him nicely, no matter what he looks like, if he's in a t-shirt and jeans or in a nice looking suit, I instantly think that he is more luxurious than he probably is. Just because that when you do look at another guy and he has really big baggy clothing, or his clothing might be looking like he shrunk them a little too much in the laundry, and I just think that they don't typically take that time and that consideration, or they don't really care about what type of clothing they put on themselves. Therefore, I'm not gonna really be thinking that they care to put that money into it, As shallow as that may sound, it is a concept that we as humans do actually, if we don't outwardly do it, we subliminally actually do, kind of base that characteristic on someone just within the first 7 seconds of even looking at them. But that's just my little philosophy on life. But that is for me today. If you did like this video and you learned something from it, don't forget to drop a like down below. Also, don't forget about that giveaway I did tell you about earlier in the video. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, do the same thing for Spreadsbox. I'll have all those links linked in the description below, and so where you guys go check out. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.